Hey, Mr. MiyagiStyle. I am back, guys, gals. Sorry, I've kind of been off for a week. And earlier in the week, I haven't really been feeling well. So I took a couple days off. There's something going around the city, so I have no clue what it is. But I'm feeling a little bit better now, and I've got a few things I want to do. This is the first thing that's on my list, and it's basically on the Go Ultra camera. Guys, I'm really liking this camera, and I've been playing around with it a lot. The quality of this camera is really good. I haven't had much chance to do the PureVideo, and I'm going to do that. I want to run some more PureVideo tests with this camera. I did some light tests earlier, and you guys saw that already. But like I said, during the day, this camera has been with me all the time. It's kind of taken over my 3S just because, you know, it has that night shooting mode. It has that 4K 60 mode as well. Has that built-in memory, which is nice, a longer battery life. So a lot has changed with this Ultra compared to the 3S. And for me, it's a lot of big changes that actually works for my use. The longer battery life was a godsend because I was always running out of battery with the 3S. And the memory as well. I only had 128 gig on the 3S, and you'd be amazed at how fast that runs out. So I have a half a terabyte card in this now in the Go Ultra, and I don't have to worry about, you know, running out of room, that kind of thing. So, which is kind of cool. The other thing I really liked about this is PureVideo. You guys know I shoot a lot in low light, and to have that option, which the 3S really suffered, because a lot of times when I'm shooting in indoors and low light, the 3S just, it wasn't really that usable, the footage, whereas now the Go Ultra, you can use that footage. I don't want to get too much into this. I'm going to probably do a deeper review and of the Go Ultra as I go. And I'm still spending a lot of time with it and playing with it and doing different things with it, customizing adapters and stuff like that. We're starting to see a lot of third-party aftermarket accessories come out now, and I'm hoping to see a lot more. I'm still waiting on the dive housing for just the actual Go Ultra camera, which is cool. I've got a trip coming in October. I would love to get that dive housing underwater and have this underwater shooting. I think it's going to do well. Anyway, this video is about the FreeWell ND filters that I had kicking around the house. Now, I got these filters. There's a set of 4 for the Ace Pro, the old Ace Pro, and I don't really use the Ace Pro anymore. I've been using the Ace Pro 2. I do still use the Ace Pro when I go on a trip. My wife actually uses that for her diving camera, and these are the ND filters that fit on the Ace Pro. So what I did was, I don't use these. I don't use my Ace Pro. I very rarely use ND filters for action cameras. I use it for the drones, but not for action cameras. And I wanted to I didn't want to just throw these away or put them aside and store them. And I'm trying to figure out how I can use this for the Ultra. So I actually created the adapters for these. I 3D designed and 3D printed these. I have the CPL filter, the polarized filter. I have an ND8, ND16, and an ND32, and you'll see later on. I did a sample of each of those filters with the Go Ultra mounted on my helmet when I was biking. Guys, it's a bit long. It's about 15 minutes with the 4 different filters. You can just breeze by them. I'll chapterize them so that you know which one is the ND8, ND16, and the ND32. And let me know if you guys can tell a difference. I don't see a lot of difference. You'll see subtle differences, usually in the sky area and where there's a lot of foliage, like trees and that kind of thing. You'll see the difference between the filter and a non-filter, and between the 8, 16, and the 32. But I'll let you guys be the judge. Let me know how it looks. Like I said, I don't use it a lot for cameras because I don't see that much of a difference for me to have this thing on the camera. I even have it on my Go 3S, and I never use the ND filters for my Go 3S. I just don't feel the need for it for my use, for where I'm using it. With my drone, yes, because my drone is always up high, and it's always really sunny, and it's always pointing at the sun. So the ND filters do come in handy with that. And ND filters are basically just sunglasses for your camera, right? Just like why we wear sunglasses, right? Same idea with the camera. I won't get too much into this. You guys probably know what that is already. So what I did was I actually created these mounts. And there's 2 different ones. And I'll drop both of these 3D printed files for you guys down in my description. You can download them, and if you know somebody with a printer, or if you have a printer, you can just print these off easily. They're very simple adapters, and they print really quickly. Now there's 2 of them, 2 types you'll notice. One is the one that goes around the actual existing lens guard. so you can actually put it on and take it off quickly. The other one is a little bit more secure, which is the one that actually fits underneath the lens guard. So you would have to unscrew the lens guard, put that in through the actual protruding lens part, the threading, and then you can thread in the lens guard. So basically it holds it a lot more firm, so it doesn't pop out easily when it's on your camera. So I'll leave those two. You guys can download it, enjoy, have fun with them. That's it, guys. This is the one just on the ND filters. I just want to show you guys that you can actually reuse filters that you have that you don't use anymore by going this method. I've actually done a few things as well, and I'll get into this in the next segment. I've actually got 49mm close-up filters. So I have a +2, +4, +8, and +10. So I have a +10 on there, which can actually be used as a macro lens. You saw my video about the Titan toddler mode, where it looks like a bubble effect and you have it on your hat. For you to have that to use, you have to buy the Titan toddler kit, which comes with the actual hat bracket and plus the actual macro lens itself, right? Which you just affix onto the camera and then clip it and then go into the Titan toddler mode to get that effect. It's, you know, it's not professional, it's just fun factor. I really enjoy showing these to kids and in parties and family reunions because they get a kick out of this, and it's just great entertainment for the young ones. Anyways, that said, so I actually built a same adapter for ND filters, and I actually, if you know from my previous Ace Pro, I actually did 49mm adapters for Ace Pro 2 that you can put in a 49 or 52 or 56mm lens, usually close-up or macro lens. So I have the 49, which is perfect for this camera. It's not too big, it's not too small, and you don't get any of the rims when you do take a video of this. And it's a 49mm, it just screws right in. And basically you can take the lens and just fit it right over the GO Ultra. And that's what it looks like right there. You can actually see, I don't know if you guys can see it there. It'll focus in, there you go. Yeah, see it right there. So now you can actually use this to shoot close-up, macro, that kind of thing. And this is the same lens you can use this for the Titan toddler effect. You just have to get a clip for the hat. Now the clip that I made for this particular lens is designed for that. It's got it's like a hat clip, but it has a little curve, and it has the finger mounts on it that you mount the lens onto. So it actually does a perfect job, just like the Titan toddler kit. But anyways, that's it, guys. Wait for my next video. I'm doing a video on gadget bags and what I bring and what I use on a daily basis in a backpack, like a gear backpack, and also will be my travel pack. So the things that I do every day and use every day, gear bag, and then also my gear bag that I use strictly for traveling if I'm going away to, you know, the south, or if I'm going the far east, that kind of thing. So stay tuned for that if you want to get some tips on how to pack your own gear and what to pack to make. I've done enough traveling that I know what to pack when I go away for long trips. But have a great one, guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Ciao. All right, we are off, guys. I have got the X5 connected to the GPS preview remote with the mic. So I'm recording off there with the dead cat. And I'm gonna do some tests here, guys. I'm going to do some ND filter tests with the Ultra. So I created the adapter for it to use the Ace Pro FreeWell filters, ND filters that I have. So there's 4 ND filters. One is the CPL filter. We got a lot of wind here, so hopefully this dead cat's gonna do its job. And we have a ND 8, 16, and a 32. So I'll do all 4 of them, and you can see the difference with the Ultra. The Ultra is taking really good 4K 60 frame videos. I've got it mounted on my helmet here, as you can see. Let's get on the sidewalk here. All right, so the first test is going to be the GO Ultra, which just have the regular, it won't have a ND filter on it. The next one I'll go by the series, so it'll be the CPL. It'll be the CPL filter, and then I'll go to the ND16 and ND32. And we'll see how it looks. It's pretty sunny out today, so this is a perfect day for the ND filters to work. Okay, let me just get a little bit and I'll get to start to the path, and I will switch over the filters. The CPL part won't make much of a difference. Really loving the Go Ultra, guys. Let me just stop here and I'll switch over the filters. All right, stop here. All right, stop this one. All right, let's take a thing.
Shooting complete.
All right, so you'll see my little thing here. Has a little bracket that I created. I don't know if you can see here. See it? Can see it? See it? See it? See it? Can see it? There you go. All right, my trusty filter. First one it's going to go on will be the CPL. Won't make a difference. You know what? I'll go to the pond. Well, let's hope this stays on. There we go. Make sure it locks on so I don't lose my freaking Ultra. That'd be nice. So we're gonna go down to the pond and I'll switch it on. So now I have the CPL filter on my head on the Go Ultra, and it's shooting at 4K 60 frames per second. I'm gonna go down to doing the trail here, the usual trail, and I'm gonna go down to the path, and then there's a pond down there. We'll get some water and some reflective surfaces to see where the CPL, take it on and off with and without the filter. Hope this helped, guys. The adapter is actually kind of neat. If you guys need the adapter, just let me know. I'll send it out to you. It's an STL. If you have a 3D printer, know somebody who has a 3D printer, it's very simple to print. Just a piece of plastic that goes underneath the existing Ultra lens. You screw the adapter in so it's on there tight, and then it's basically just a square that fits the Ace Pro 2 FreeWell ND filters. Okay, it'll probably fit other filters too, because the fitting is the same as the Ace Pro 2 lens guard. You can buy the Ultra ones if you don't have the FreeWell, but if you have the FreeWell kicking around and you don't have to buy another set of filters, you can just use the existing one with your Ace Pro 2. Save you a little bit of money, plus you don't have to carry more stuff in your bag. You can just swap in and out the filters. Beautiful day today. It's really windy. It's getting cold. Or summer slow. Okay, let's go here. See if we got a water. Let's go down here. There's gear down here. So let's see if we can get some reflective surface. I don't think so, because it's filled with it's filled with lilies. There's a ton of lilies here. It's crazy. All right, here we go. Oh, there's some reflective surfaces. We'll get some reflective. Yeah, let's see if we can do it here. Fix that down. All right. Frog. I don't know if I can see some. Take it out of my head. Okay, so I'm taking it off right. So I'm taking it off right now. So this is without the filter. I don't know if you guys can see the reflective screen off the water here. You guys see the reflective? And tell me if there's a difference. So I'm putting it back on. Okay. And off again. There you go. Okay. That's that. So let's switch it over to the ND8 surf battery. Okay, let's get this on my head. Make sure it locks so I don't lose this thing. I don't have the tether on because I keep taking it off and on, so I don't want to be dealing with the tether. All right, here we go. We are shooting now with the ND8. Let's do the riding. Ooh, I need some assist here. Oh yeah. Throttle on. Ah, that's why I like electric bikes. All right, we're off. All right, so this is a sunny day. It's ND8 on here. We're gonna go down this path. We're gonna go down a little bit darker area and see how this ND8 holds. Excuse me. All right. It's okay. Oh, we got a tree down here. That's interesting. How's that gonna work? Oh boy. How do I get around this guy? All right, let's go around here. Tree down. All right. Stop at this stretch. We'll switch over to the ND16. And go through the park as well. So let's try this.
Shooting complete.
All right, we have the ND16 FreeWell filter on the Go Ultra right now. So let's see how this one looks. Should be a little bit darker. So what basically ND filters are for cameras is they act like sunglasses, right? For your camera. Brightness. That was a big bump. Here. Oh, I think I just lost my chain. Haha, that's not good. Let me get my change back on here. Holy hell, the chain popped out. Okay, we're good. Alright, here we go. On intermission there, chain popped off, hit a big bump, there it goes. Okay, once I get a park, I'm going to switch over to the last ledge, which is the NP32, and then we'll go from there. School is out. Let's get on this park here. Good thing it's a sunny day today because I wasn't sure. I woke up this morning, it was pretty cloudy and depressing. So, kids everywhere. All right, let me switch it up the lens. And I gotta move on to the next one. Last lens, and then we're heading home. This is a test. Don't want to be too long. It'll be too boring. All right, guys, let's do this.
Shooting complete.
I think it's on. Let's go up here. All right, we are now shooting with the last one, last filter, the ND32. Should be much darker. So let's see how this looks. I'll give you a test of the GO Ultra with all the FreeWell ND filters. Do it. Let's boot it home. Man, I can't wish I get my motorbike. Bloody hell, dude. 35 kilometers is not fast enough. I need to go faster. This is what I'm gonna get my bike this year, guys. It's gonna be next year. We're at the end of the season, so there's no point in me buying a new bike and then just storing it. I still have to pay insurance on it, so I might as well just wait till next year. I can wait, not a big deal. Got my license for 5 years, and then I get my M, so I got 5 years to ride that thing.